So the game was just started with d4, the Benoni defense accepted variation. Because after c5 I took simply because I never played this line too often, so I don't want so much complication in the starting. So I simply took, and here I just try to develop my pieces, the basic opening strategies. Then both side cashing. Okay, then I took out my knight. So here I want to avoid this b5 line. That's why I played a4. Then d5 was played, and just take out my bishop on f4 and try to avoid this e5 line. After that, he just played on queen on e7. Then I want to exchange this knight so that I can sit with my bishop on e5. That will be the better square for my bishop for sure. It's just no. After that, what's the planning of this knight? When he moves his knight on b4, his plan, it's planned to just trap this bishop by g5. So I have to came back with my knight, and the exchange happened. I took it back with my queen on d3, and now I'm gonna place my bishop on e5. That's a better square. I think the best square, because I'm blocking this pawn to come forward on e5, so it's better for me. And now I want to trade it off, because if he took, I'm gonna took it back with my pawn and with my e3 pawn, and that will be the good center control for me, I think. So see here, simply avoids. Okay, now the same plan gonna happen is this e5. So I played f4. Okay, then I just try to use my knight in the game too, because knight on c3 doesn't do much. So here I don't want to move my queen anywhere, so I just simply took. I gave up my bishop, but that's completely fine. Now I have a beautiful square for my knight on d4. That's why I took. Okay, then first I took the bishop, and now I want to take this pawn on a6. That's why I first defend the pawn on e3. That's very important. And now, it's a defensive move I played, that is queen h2. Sorry, king h2. Because this bishop is pinning this line, so I can never move this pawn if I didn't move my king from here. Because now, even if he takes this pawn on f4, I'm gonna take it back with my e pawn. That's why I first took with my queen on a6, and after this I came back with my queen, because I don't want to take any risk in the queens in my king side. It could be a risk here if I got greedy and try to capture even more pawns. And after this I don't want to just weaken my king, so I just push forward this pawn on g4, and this was played, that is d4. First I played g5. I just want to distract his queen, but queen f5. I think that's not the best move. I think first I take it back with the rook, try to defend this pawn on e4 actually. Then I try to just distract this rook on d4 by playing c3, and here the blunder was played. This is the worst move can be played, because now I have a tactic. Look, I can take with my queen on d3. Now took, I'm gonna take this rook as well, and in next move I do have a queen trap as well, and it's completely winning. So this rook was a blunder. This shouldn't be played here, because there's no way to save this pawn. So the best move for black maybe to go back to his place on d8, rook d8 could be played, but that was the biggest blunder of the game and the game was done.